Get the keys away from the screen because the things that I'm going to show you are not for everyone. If you are looking for strategies with no losing trades at all, alas, there are none. But there is one cheat. It's a combination of two indicators that have been working since as far back as 2020. It will recover any losses you may have. In the video, I will share the exact settings and explains a step-by-step how to open a trade with a very high probability of making money. I gave this strategy in my channel a month ago and look at the results that other people have gotten. Let's get started. And now look very carefully because first we need to prepare the chart in our platform for trading the strategy. If you do not do this, there is a high probability that you will only lose your money. The first thing we need to do is to go to the section, this section. Be sure to enable the candlestick type of chart and put the time frame as 30. This is assuming that you want to trade mini trades. The main rule here is that the time frame of your trade should be two times more than the time frame of your candlestick. So if you have a M5 time frame of your scroll, this means that you should have 10 minutes trade. Take this into account. Next, we go to the indicator section and click 2 times on the moving average indicator. Now we definitely need to customize these 2 indicators. We go to the first indicator, set the period 11, and the type of indicator must be set EMA. In the styles, we cannot change anything. Click Save. The setting of the second indicator looks as follows. We change the period to 56. We also change the indicator to type to EMA. If you do not do this, your strategy will not work. In the styles, we make this line different from the first line. So here you can customize everything at your discretion. So we have talked about setting indicators. Now let's talk about opening trades. I believe that now we have a good opportunity to open a down trade. And let me tell you why and how to repeat it. Let's go ahead and open a 1 minute down trade in 3 seconds. Look, first of all, we are looking for an asset that has a pronounced trend. That is, here we had a downward trend. We see that both lines we have 2 indicators are decreasing, the red indicator and the green indicator. Then we have a change of trend. That is, the indicators cross in this place and we have a change of trend because the green indicator is going, the red indicator is going too. Now we again have a crossover, and at this crossover we enter a trade on the downside, taking into account that we have a place to fall. That is, we see that at the bottom we have a support level, which is in fact a magnet for our price. The price will move towards this level. We opened with you quite well, after a rather big fall, but the indicators confirm the change of our trend. So now we open a very good confident trade on the trend, which brings us $174 net profit. In today's video, I will also include more signals from the robot for sure, because it sends us just amazing trades, and maybe a couple of 15 or 5 minute trades I can open and demonstrate the bot signals as well. If you want to receive them for free, then follow the link from the description. Just click the comment, enable signals. Enable the signals for 2 hours and copy the trades. So now we have the opportunity to open a second trade on the upside. I will now enter the position. Look, here we have a small risky moment. That is, we again found a chart that had a long downtrend, but recently we have already tried to break the trend and go up, but it did not succeed. Let's hope that the previous situation will not affect the current change of trend, because we are essentially entering the crossing. We have a horizontal level at the top to which the price will strive, and the trade is open for us according to all the rules. Wow, very solid move. We are making another $184 of profit. So guys, we seem to get a signal from the wobble for 5 minutes down. So we copy just the name of the asset quickly, put the time 5 minutes and downside. Here the most important thing is to react as quickly as possible to the signal to get a similar entry point as the wobble and accordingly get these results. So turn on the notifications necessarily after activation of the demo period, and let's just wait for the result. We have a trade for 5 minutes. Well, of course, it is not super sure, but nevertheless, we get with you $170 profit from the wobble. The signal is also marked positive, and apparently the signal came before we activated the wobble. Well, let's move on to our strategy. So let's also open upwards with a slight delay, but I will now explain why. First of all, we have a resistance level at the top. I think that since it is very close to the market, I mean it is very close, so the market will continue to strive for it. So if we analyze the situation globally, we have a downward movement, and after this crossing, and now we have an upward movement after this crossing, respectively. Here, not immediately, of course, we would have already earned, but somewhere on the second sweep we enter this upward movement. That is, we trade simply on the trend. We look for the maximum number of confirming factors. This is a change of trend on indicators. This is a zone that is essentially a magnet for our price, and on the basis of these two factors, we open a confident trade like this. After 5 seconds, it closes. I think that further from the zone, we are waiting directly for the correction. Of course, I will not open a trade because it is not according to our today's strategy, but in general, here you could open a good position. Okay friends, let's open a trade on the upside here. The situation here is almost similar to the one we traded before. I see here an area that can act as a resistance for our chart and a magnet for the movement of this price. As we can see, the indicators have almost crossed. That is, there have been no crossing yet, but I opened this trade at my own risk because in fact the most important thing is that we have already consolidated above this main red line. We are above it, waiting for the crossing with this indicator above us resistance area. So in general, the trade corresponds to our conditions. Everything is cool. We take $176. The chart comes clearly according to our scenario, and now we have crossovers. But in this case, I would not open a trade on the upside at this crossover because we are now in the resistance area. So there are certain risks. Yes, when nothing prevents us, if the area would be, let's say here, I would open a trade on the upside, but since we are already with you at the resistance zone here, of course we need to wait for its breakdown. Well guys, this is a short video we got. I managed to make almost $1,000 today. 6 trades were closed in plus today. Thus, it turns out that the video is not a clickbait. We really got 100% win rate today. I sincerely wish you to repeat the strategy in practice. Understand how the market works. I am sure that you will succeed if you follow the tips from this video. Go to my Telegram channel to receive additional training on binary options. Thank you all for watching this video. Bye bye.